Hello guys, Dell 304 here, and what you're looking at is a new case to replace my old one. Yes, I'm doing a case upgrade. In my last video, I introduced this case that will be uploaded before this one, so yeah. I got a new case right here. This is the Corsair Carbide 300R. It's a very, very nice case. I did a video about it, but I didn't show the case, you should go watch that video first before you watch this one, but there it is. Very nice case. It is a very nice case. It's much better than my current one. It's got USB 3, which I can't use, which I did explain in my last video. Turn on the light. There we go. Much better. Yeah, it's got mega airflow. It's got vents in the top, the front, and the side. And I already took the liberty of putting the stickers on there already because it took a while. What I did was I used an X-Acto knife. Now when you use these you have to be careful, but it works really good. You just slide it under the sticker and then just start peeling it off with it, which is very cool. Now what I did, because I'm like this, I actually ripped the Core i3 sticker. You can see it right there, but it's not really noticeable, so that's cool. I did leave a little sticker residue behind, which sucks, but they still stuck just fine, so yeah. What I'm going to do as well is I'm going to take the fan out of here, the rear case fan, and I'm going to put it in the front of this thing. Yeah. And now my motherboard only has two 3-pin fan connectors, but the good thing about this one is that it has Molex as well, so I'll be able to at least use this fan with the case until my adapter shows up. I bought a Molex to 2x 3-pin adapter, so that's cool. And I'm also going to be I'm going to take this out, the light. I'm going to take this light strip out first, but I'm not going to put it in till that's going to be like the last thing. So yeah, this case. Well, let me go ahead and show you this case really quick first, because you guys haven't seen it, and it's pretty nice. I'm so glad I bought it. It was only $10 more than this piece of crap, so yeah. If you have $10 to spare, please get this one. I mean, it's way worth it. Anyway, here's the inside. It's got these little push to lock things. So you pull it out, and then it's loose, so you can stick your optical drive in. Then you just push it to lock it back up. It's got 4 drive bays, and it does have SSD compatibility, which this doesn't. I just have it screwed to the side with the cover on, so this is going to be a much better way of mounting it. And it's going to get a lot of airflow, because I'm going to take that case fan and I'm going to put it right down here. There's already a 1/440mm fan up here, but it's not really, blowing on the hard drive. So I'm going to take this fan and put it in the front, which will be fine. You can't really see the blue. I'm going to remove that crappy RaidMax sticker on the front, and that's just going to be a generic fan. We have a rear 120mm case fan there. It is 3-pin, so I'll be able to plug that one in. And like I said, I'll be able to plug that one in. This one is going to have to wait until my adapter comes in. Yeah, we got tons of room back here. We got about 1 inch, which is great. Great for cable management. We got our front panel thing right there. We have our HD audio. And then the USB cable, since I can't use it, is just put down there. I'm going to have to get a USB 3.0 card and add it to this system so I can use USB 3. As you can see, I have 2 PCI slots. Yeah, and there's my Corsair SSD, and I have Corsair RAM, so it's going to be like half Corsair, and then Asus and Cooler Master being my motherboard and power supply. So, yeah, it's got this little filter down here, and I just figured out that it is far enough away from the ground that it won't block airflow because of the carpet, which is cool. And yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and get started, and I'll keep you posted. I'll be right back. Alrighty, the case fan is installed. Here you can see our big 140mm. There's the 120 that's going to blow over the hard drives. And there's a little mounting thing right here, so just go back there and hook it all up, and I'm good. Sorry people, I was interrupted. I'm alone now, so that'll be good. Now, the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take this light strip off, and then I'm going to get the optical drive in there. And yeah, we should be continuing on with the build. So, well, the rebuild anyway. So yeah. Alright, so we have the optical drive in, and we have the SSD right there. So yeah, it's actually mounted like it's supposed to be. So that's cool. And like I said, this fan has a Molex connector on it, so I can hook that up. This one only has 3 pins, so that'll have to wait. And then here's that USB lead right there. I just have it under there since I can't use it. And yeah, it's got a very generous cutout for an aftermarket cooler, which I won't be using, but that's pretty cool anyway. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to remove the power supply. I'm not going to install it. I'm going to install the motherboard first. So I'll be right back with that. Alrighty, I got the motherboard in there finally. I got the back panel on right there, or the I/O shield, sorry. There it is. Too bad it's not black like the case, but whatever. So yeah, we have a screw there, screw over there, screw over there. There's just a little mount right there, so that's cool. Didn't have to screw anything in. I guess that's courtesy, so when you put it in there, it doesn't fall. And there's no mount. There's no mount right here. There's no screw mount behind this screw right there, but it's pretty stable, so I'm not going to worry about it. There is no micro ATX mount there. It's down here for some reason. So, oh well. But it's in there, as you can see, and it's pretty freaking small compared to the rest of the case. The case is going to make the components look small. But, you know, whatever. I'll have a lot of room for stuff, so that's very cool. Anyway, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and put the Cooler Master 550 watt power supply in. Now, some of you may be asking, I think I mentioned this before, but you're on... come on. Okay, you're on the carpet. How's it going to get any airflow if the carpet's blocking the vents? Well, I put it on the carpet, and there's just enough room between the bottom vent thing right here, or the filter, and the ground. So, and then it has, of course, all this room in here. So, I think I'll be fine. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and mount the power supply in right now. So, I'll be right back with that. It is done. Lucas is excited about it. So yeah, everything is put in. We have our Cooler Master power supply right there. We have our Asus motherboard. We have all the cables to go with everything. Yes, I'll tidy this up a little bit before I put it all together. We have our case fan back here, which I still need to plug in. And we have our motherboard there, like I said. Our SSD is down there. You can't really see it, but I'll go ahead and flip it around once I'm done showing. We have our LG DVD burner there. We have our 140mm fan. We have our 120mm fan. Now, with the front panel LEDs here, they're not color-coded like this one. Like they're not color-coded like they were on this case. So it's a little bit harder to figure out which way it goes. So if it doesn't work, I'll have to fix that. So yeah, and I still need to connect the data for the SATA cables, or the SATA drive, sorry. So I still got a couple more things to do, but it's coming together. It's pretty much done. I'm gonna go ahead and flip it around here. There's a lot of cables, a lot of unused cables back here, but I'll just stuff them in there and call it good. But yeah, you can see I taped the CPU power behind the motherboard. You know, not the most professional, but nobody's gonna see it anyway. And yeah, we have all these unused cables back here. That's what I like about this. We have a lot of room back here, so you can stuff cables back. So that's cool. Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and finish up, and I'll have it together, and we'll see if it works. So yeah, I'll be right back. Alright guys, it is officially done now. Everything is put in. Now we just got to see if it works, which is going to be the most interesting part. But we have our drive up here, power button and all that. We have two fans up here. This one is non-operational for now, like I said. We have our blue 120mm fan down there. You can kind of see it. Yeah, we have our Core i3 and Asus stickers on the front. And here's the inside of the build. Now, it looks really awesome compared to this piece of crap. Looks great. It's a really big case. Well, it's not really big, but it's bigger than this one. And it's so much better. The cable management is just awesome. I don't have to clump them up in the drive bays anymore. So it's all free in there. I just put them behind the side panel like you're supposed to, and it's awesome. I know I could have done a little bit of a better job with this, but you know, it's good enough for me. So yeah, I think it looks awesome. And then we have our Cooler Master power supply down there. Gonna get good air. So yeah. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna put it back together and plug it in. Here's the light. I know it doesn't look that great when it's like that, but whatever, I don't really care. It's nice blue LEDs there, put them up there, hooked them up via Molex. It's all the way back there, you can't really see it, which is good. There they are. Yeah, but it looks pretty clean. So, that's pretty cool. I'm going to go ahead and put it together, I'm going to hook it up and see if it works. So, yeah. Alright guys, it is done, and everything works. It's freaking awesome, everything works. So, yeah, here's the power light. I thought it was going to be blue, but it's actually white, which is cool. It looks cool. The reset button does work. What about the HDD LED? I've never seen the hard drive light come on yet, so have to check that. But yeah, I'll check that and fix it if I need to. Disk drive works. Very cool, very cool. Yeah, the fans are running. Well, this fan is running anyway. Oh shit, did I scratch it? God damn it, I scratched it with this other piece of shit case. Whatever, I'll have to see if I can get that out. If not, I'll have to Sharpie it or something, because I do not want that there. Freaking joys of owning a crappy case. This is a piece of shit. Don't buy it. Like that video, I was positive towards it, but that's because, I don't know. It's a piece of shit case. Listen to that. What a piece of shit. Anyway, this is very cool. You can see all of the lights up here. It's very awesome. You know, I don't really care about this strip that's right there. You can see inside and everything, and I'm going to get that windowed side panel and you'll be able to see everything. So that's cool. This has much better airflow going on. You know, it's pretty quiet. So I'm going to have to check the hard drive light, because I don't think that was hooked up correctly, because I don't see it on, but I'll check it out. But yeah, everything else works I know of. So yeah, so that's the case swap there. So thanks for watching the entire video. I'm going to go ahead and edit it and upload it now. So yeah.